welcome back to the Animation Weekly Recap. I know what you're thinking. I wore this outfit last week, and you know what? Yeah, I did. Stop asking.
I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, I did. I put it on today, and I thought, you know what? I am wearing the same outfit.
Do we
but
feel like it's been washed in between?
It has been washed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm going to play tennis tonight. Last week, I just wanted to look like I played tennis, but this week I am, actually, so I had to wear it again. Got to get some good use out of it.
It's cute, so.
Thank you so
much. We're happy with it. I got my Space Jam.
Yeah, he has his Space Jam here.
The Space Jam. Right? Very nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Last night we celebrated 25 years of Mulan.
It's 27 years actually.
Oh.
But yeah, it was falsely advertised. It's about 27. And we saw a screening at, it's kind of an artsy.
27.
Yeah. Came out when you were born.
I had been born.
I remember doing overtime when you were a tiny, tiny baby. So, yeah. You were just born.
Disney baby.
So anyway, it was a screening at the Belcourt Theater, which is like kind of a fine art sort of a theater. It's a 100-year-old theater. Very cool. They invited me and my brother down to do tell some behind the scenes stories afterwards. I think we had some really fun stories that people really liked.
Did you?
Oh, you weren't there. I thought you were questioning me like, did you?
No, I wasn't.
You think they were fun? Is that what you think?
I had to go to dance lessons.
Yeah. She was going to be there. Yeah. And so, yeah,
Sad
we did.
To miss.
That's what we did. We were going to open it up to Q&A. They didn't give us a lot of time. They had another screening literally after that we had to rush out for. Ironically, it was Speed. The movie Speed with Sandra Bullock.
I love Sandra Bullock, though.
You have to. It's Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. You have to see.
Oh, Keanu?
Yeah. I always say it wrong.
Oh, that's who was in the AI commercial we talked about last week.
Yeah.
I just discovered who he was because of it.
Oh, wait. You knew who he was.
I recognized him. Remember I said he's from that White movie or something?
Oh, man. So you just don't know who he is really, though.
I've never seen him in anything, no.
In anything?
No.
Wow. John Wick. Have you heard of the John Wick series?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were I was like, Jack White last week. Yeah.
That's right. Wick.
I'd heard of it, and that's how I recognized him. But
okay, well, Speed is a movie you need to watch. You and Dustin should watch that. I would watch it again with you, but we're never together besides right now.
We are literally together all the time. We have like 50 family events this month.
I know, but we're doing family stuff. We're not watching a movie.
Yeah. Well,
But
there's no time because there's a family event every night.
I'm going to write it down for you. It says, I'm going to put Speed.
I feel like I can remember that name. I can also just look up Sandra Bullock movies.
Wait, let me be an old man. There you go.
Thank you.
Keep that. Watch that.
I'll be sure.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So rude. Oh my gosh.
See those in the trash for me? I had to do it for the theatrics. I'll remember it. Don't worry. I will watch it because we're actually looking. I mean, after we get through like the true crime, there's so many new documentaries about the Idaho murders, and then we'll be moving on to Speed.
Oh man, busy.
Yeah, I'm very booked and busy.
Well, I hope you missed that gum.
It was getting out of taste. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Article 1. Demon Slayer made more in Japan over its opening weekend than Smurfs managed from 59 territories.
No way.
Bad weekend, yeah. So Demon Slayer Infinity Castle opened to a staggering 39.7 million in Japan.
Oh, this is not the K-pop Demon Slayers.
No.
Okay.
It's some sort of anime.
It's an anime.
In Japan, over its first 4 days, eclipsing the worldwide opening gross of Paramount Smurf reboot, which only managed 36 million globally during the same period.
Oof.
Yeah, so pretty much it was a record-breaking weekend, and anime is like doing big things.
For anime in Japan.
For anime in Japan, which it does say like that doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to do well in like in other regions. But yeah, Smurf struggles. Paramount's new Smurf reboot delivered 11 million domestically and 25 million internationally for a combined 36 million global debut. And you know that they made that film for way more than that.
Probably.
With a reported production budget of nearly 58 million.
There it is.
The film's slow start raises concerns over its profitability, despite the fact that several important international markets are still opening.
Okay.
So yeah.
Some more.
And then I did like how it says, I like the header for the bottom. Elio limps along.
Or Elio.
Elio limps along. I thought that was funny.
So
Elio continued to underperform, grossing just $2 million in North America in its fifth weekend.
Oof. I mean, you could say it's lucky to have a fifth weekend.
I know. I don't know why it does.
But $2 million.
It had the lowest per theater average of any film in the top 10 domestically.
Ouch.
Internationally, it made another $3.5 million, bringing the film's total box office to just $129.8 million. Elio will certainly finish its box office run as Pixar's lowest grossing film with a normal release. And then it mentions Lightyear. Was that initially the other one or something?
Lightyear was a few years back. The Pixar
Well, it just
movie.
says Lightyear made 219 before it's ending in its run. It was such a random... I don't know if it was the original lowest grossing.
We're supposed to know that, I guess. But yeah, it is. Lightyear apparently was a low grossing Pixar film at the time.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So here's some of the thoughts on it.
But I'll tell you this, that if you think about it, the Smurfs movie at 58, they would have been thrilled with ending their run at, what was it that Elio is ending at? They think
129.
129. They'd probably be pretty happy because that's not only what they spent on it, plus the budget probably of marketing, because I don't think they're marketing it that way, but we'll say it's probably 40, 50 million. So they would pretty much break even.
Oh, they make some money.
Yeah.
They'd make about 30 mil. 30
but, well, potentially, 40. Yeah. But, or 5. I don't know. It's 129. Okay, that's
they
130.
Spent 59
58.
plus 40. That's at 100. They probably make 30 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they're not making 30 million.
And that would be a good start theatrically, come out on top about 30 million, then go and why did that happen? You just did that.
No, I'm just looking at my nails.
And then, but then they would go into streaming and make. That's all now.
It's not happening.
Gravy.
Yeah, that's all in a great dream.
So
world.
that would have been good for Smurfs.
Don't
it's not good for Elio.
Dig the knife while it's already in. They know that that's not what's going to happen for them.
My point is, Hollywood has to bring the prices down. They're spending too much on these movies, and they're not getting the returns. And then they're not getting. You have to be surprised when you make $1 billion, not expect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now they're making movies where they have to make $1 billion to honestly make a profit.
Yeah, I don't really get it. I
don't either.
It's not that hard. Come on, we figured it out.
Everybody's saying it. I don't know why they're not doing it.
No, they just don't want to listen to us. Anyways, that's the news.
It's not easy too. I will admit that. It's not easy to make a low budget animated film. It's not. But
yeah. Well, I'm so good at budgeting, so I could probably do it.
You probably could. Yeah. Sure. We're going to let you do that. You're going to do all the financing from here on out.
Cool.
And get the investors, please.
You got that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Article 2.
This is from a different website.
Yahoo Finance.
I never thought
Let me tell you, I was digging deep this week. I was struggling.
Thank you for not starting with that complaint.
I waited.
There's nothing out there.
There really, really wasn't. They were posting archive articles.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. Animation market size worth US dollar $895 billion by 2034.
Ooh.
Fueled by streaming, gaming, and e-learning demand.
Who wrote this? Is this an actual article?
Yes. I'm reading it to you.
Well, it's by a research firm, it looks like.
Yeah, that they wrote an article about it.
Okay.
The global animation market size is expected to be worth $895 billion by 2034 from $436 billion in 2024.
Oh my.
So almost double. The market is poised to grow at a CAGR of 7.46% from 2025 to 2034, according to the Precedent Research. So it says the global animation industry is undergoing a transformative driven by explosive growth in digital streaming, immersive gaming, and e-learning adoption. In terms of revenue, the animation market is valued at $462 billion in 2025, and it's projected to hit that number, we already know, by 2034. The North America market was calculated at $148 billion in 2024, and its growing rate should be 6.9%. So that will get us pretty close to, because the 7.46 for global percent would put us at almost double. So
this
that
is a
should
new
get us
article,
close.
right? This isn't old. It says 2025.
July 21st, yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
All right.
So yeah, it's looking good, and the growth in streaming platforms, technological advancements in animation, AI, and the growing demand for animated content drive the overall growth in the market. That's the news.
Huh.
There's some stats if you want me to throw them out.
That's good news. No, you did. I mean,
there are a lot of numbers.
Yeah, you did a lot of numbers already.
I know. It's so hard.
I'm tired. I have a hard time keeping up. But it sounds like it's all good news, Ansley.
It does sound like it's good news. Thanks to AI.
And why are we thinking AI again?
Because this is what it's like hinting at that it's all from. It doesn't like you.
No.
This is what it's hinting at that it's all from. Like, did you hear this? The growth in streaming platforms, technological advancements in animation.
Which we're calling AI for sure.
That's AI.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much, yeah.
And the growing demand for animated content. That I like to hear.
Well, the demand's always been there, though.
But that's not what they're, well, I guess they never really say that, but they're always like, we can't make more stuff. It costs too much. What are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. Well, if the demand is there, why aren't people making money like Smurfs? You tell me.
Okay, let me be more, like, people like animated content. I don't think people are in high demand for the Smurfs. Like, I think that's the issue there.
I totally agree.
I think, yes,
that's a good point.
There's demand for animated content in general.
Yeah.
But, like, no, like, we need to be picky about what it is.
Yeah. You stepped on my Smurf. You know, like those jokes. They're just not playing anymore, are they?
I didn't know that was a joke, but
they do. They just call everything Smurf or Smurfy and
Smurfette.
I'm feeling very Smurfy today.
Yeah, I think like they had one great film.
Right.
And they should have left it at that. Maybe gone into merchandising.
Yeah, it was an animated.
I mean, they do have a lot of good merch.
TV series back in the early '80s, I think. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're just like kicking a kicking a dead horse while it's down. What's it called?
Just kicking a dead horse. Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's implied that it's down.
Right. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like this is really good news and just kind of the news we needed to hear because I feel like for a long time we've only really kind of talked about bad news.
Yeah. So that's really good news. Matter of fact, I need that link because I'm going to show that around. Sending
to you as we speak.
Thank you so much. Look at that.
We're
just doing work right now.
I'm a good worker.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess no thoughts because that's just kind of reporting news.
Yeah. My thought was, why are they doing this now? Who paid for it? I'm always looking for sort of the story behind the story. Somebody wanted this out there to get some stocks up, I think, or to get them to get investment or something like that.
Probably Disney.
Yeah. I mean, this started in Canada, though. I did notice it said Ottawa, right? Ottawa. Global Newswire. So it was sent out of Ottawa.
It also just might be their job to run research.
No, somebody pays for that. That was a paid for, I think, research. And it doesn't really back it up. That I can see of like how they reached.
What are you talking about? There's so many graphs and stuff.
Yeah, how many people were polled? How did they find this research? How did they reach these conclusions? You make the stats on the back end, right? So
I think they're linking off to stuff. And look, they've got all this stuff. I think they're linking.
You can write this based on hearsay. I mean, if they're not really polling people and all that, and then you got to ask.
Stop! You're ruining my good news.
Okay, I know. All right, But good research. Thank you, Ottawa.
Such a Debbie Downer.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's get into Article 3.
3.
This is some crazy information. I don't know if you know this. U.S. government cuts $1.1 billion in funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
I did hear about this.
So the U.S. government has passed a bill eliminating over $1 billion in funding to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. This financial blow hits PBS and NPR the hardest, posing a particular threat to PBS Kids, a key player in educational animation. The cuts could force widespread layoffs, halt new content, and shift young viewers towards commercial platforms.
Oh.
The big picture. Congress has approved cutting the bill, effectively defunding PBS and NPR for the first time in decades. This move could significantly disrupt... Okay, that was the paragraph before. They just repeated it.
Yeah.
Why it matters. PBS Kids has been a major incubator for non-commercial educational animation platforms and series like Sesame Street, Arthur...
Like Sesame Street,
Arthur. The Magic School Bus, and countless others. With federal funding eliminated, programs like these face production cuts or cancellations, potentially altering how millions of children consume media. Additionally, PBS Kids content is often free to air, especially vital for rural and low-income families. It's usually free on cable.
Yeah. I guess I was trying to think of the other content that they could get. Is there no other free content?
I don't know, but I'd imagine.
Obviously Netflix.
Well, yeah, but the government's, I'm sure that
subsidizing it by giving out these grants or whatever they are.
Is helping to pay to make it free for content. So that means that they're cutting all that funding. So it's maybe Tubi, if they can find something, but like they are known for like do more educational.
There are free, yeah, you're right. Tubi is a free option that has animation.
But you have to have streaming. Some TVs are just cable.
Oh, all right. You do have to have a cable.
The ability to stream.
Yeah, I guess so.
A lot of TVs are just cable. Like think of the older ones; they're not smart TV. Like that's a smart TV.
Do you think there are even in the U.S. rural areas where people don't have a computer?
Absolutely.
A phone, even a phone? Because I mean, I see homeless people with phones. I'm always like, how are you paying that phone bill? But
well, first off, yeah, I mean phones. I mean they could have house phones. Like people, I'm sure have phones, but like, I mean think about like Papa and Nana. Well, I guess they have phones. They just don't know how to use them.
Yeah, they have cell phones. They have smartphones.
I know they don't know how to use them though.
I'm just saying. I wonder what the real. My question is, in today's world, where you see everybody with a smartphone. Literally, I'm talking about homeless people too, and you know.
I've never seen a homeless person with a smartphone, but okay.
Maybe it's not smart. Maybe that's the part that I could take out. But what I'm going to say is, I do think it's the accessibility is so high, and the importance. I think everybody thinks it's so important. That's the one bill I'm going to pay. I don't know. Do you think that that's as needed?
Yeah, I would.
Today?
I mean, you have to consider first off, okay, children, which are the educational animation is for them at PBS Kids, obviously don't have phones. A low-income family, the mom obviously isn't going to buy them phones, and then probably like needs her phone, can't give her kid her phone, and then they can't watch it, and they don't have the cable shut off PBS.
Yeah. I
mean, I think it could affect people for sure, but it also is going to affect them. Here's what the driving news is with it.
Okay.
The cuts were passed in July 2025 with House approval of 216 to 213. So it was a tight race.
216 is the Republicans. 213 is the Democrats. Okay.
I
mean, loosely, some Democrats may have crossed over, but I don't know.
President Trump called the move a fiscal victory, having previously accused NPR and PBS of spreading radical woke propaganda disguised as news when he signed an executive order. Is that true? Do they do that?
I don't know about the as news part, but definitely there have been, I'm trying to put this as politically correct as I can. There have been accusations and articles and images, you name it, where there has been what people traditionally call woke propaganda or agendas have been in NPR sponsored animated content. like Arthur and things like that. They have put in some things that I would say conservatives wouldn't like. But I'm just saying it like that to try and not go down a road. But
I'm following.
Whether or not you agree with that, I don't know. But
I am totally following. Okay, well.
So yeah, I did know that Trump
else.
started this, and because this was one of his agenda items, I think.
Right. I mean, okay, I see both sides. One side, I'm like sad. One side, it's $1 billion. We're in so much debt, like.
Well, here's the other side of the argument that I heard, I think even before Trump brought this up, right? And you could say this is a Republican conservative viewpoint, and I'm sure it is. I had always heard, and I do think it's a good point, why are we funding as a government PBS, which basically we're paying them to make all this content.
Which, by the way, I didn't know we were. Like, I just thought.
I think a lot of people don't. Well, because
thought they were a broadcasting network. They did it their own.
And PBS used to. I don't know if they still do it this way, but they used to be a donation. I think they still are a donation-based cable system and channel.
Donation by the government?
No, by funders like you or whatever they call it.
Oh, viewers like you.
Viewers like you. You would always hear that, right?
Yeah.
And so this show was brought to you by. And I do think that a lot of people didn't know that there were also grants and things that they were getting through the government that were also subsidizing or helping to pay for all these shows to the tune of $1 billion, it looks like, or however many billion, I can't remember. So a lot of people were saying it was unfair, and I'm talking about like say animation studios and things like that, because they're like, wait, the government's giving you money to I'll make a preschool show. If the government's going to make me, give me money to do it, why do you guys get that? Because they were still making a lot of money off of like commercials and things like that, but definitely off merchandising. Think about any kind of merchandising you've seen from Sesame Street. They've done a lot of licensing. There's toys out there with Sesame Street on it.
And that goes back to the government?
No. From what I understand, this is, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but from everything I've heard, this is that side of this argument was, wait a second, they're getting funded by the government, but the government isn't getting back all of those profits that they're making. Right. And so
Sesame Street is huge.
I do think beyond the Trump complaint about what they're airing, I do think there was some issues there that a lot of people
they just are like giving money with no return, investment with no return. Now I'm changing sides.
Right. The return was they're going to make content that is free and accessible. I still don't know how they access. How do you get PBS if you don't have a cell phone or a TV or a?
No, it's for cable. That's the thing.
Yeah, but
we talked about this.
Well, we got free, like we said, Tubi. If you can get to Tubi, you can get to.
Well, and Sesame Street's also on Netflix now. I don't know.
We don't have public television like we used to, is what I'm saying, right? Where you just turn it on and there's channel 2, channel 7.
Disney Channel was on 25 and 37 was Nickelodeon. I remember.
Yeah, right. So now I don't know. I'm going a little bit beyond what I know, but I think you have to have a cable setup.
But
to
also
even reach
sometimes
PBS,
because to get your phone set up and your internet set up, usually like a cable's attached or like you added it. I don't know.
I do think that
I gotta go pick up my dog. This has
gotten to the point where I think a lot of people were starting to question, why are we still funding PBS to the tune of billions of dollars?
I'm actually changing my mind. I was really sad initially. Now I'm understanding a different point of view.
If, there's the other side of me that's like, well, if that's going to mean Sesame Street's going to go away, but it shouldn't have to go away. I know they're making money.
They should have enough in their pockets.
Huge licensing deals for Sesame
Street.
And
they're cutting $1.1 billion. That's not to say that they're still giving them. They're probably not cutting all of their funding.
I don't know.
It's saying that they are just cutting money.
Maybe.
And it was cutting a certain number. So they were giving them $1.1 billion, or were they giving you $2 billion and they cut 1.1?
If we weren't just giving opinions and we actually research things, it'd be interesting to research this.
It's actually really fun though, just giving opinions, in my point of view.
Yeah,
and I like the way.
But we're raising questions that hopefully our
put in the comments your thoughts. Unfortunately, my dog is ready from her haircut.
Oh, gotta be.
So we can't read comments this week because I can't leave her in that prison any longer.
Flea-infested prison.
She's going to be crying for her mom.
I know.
So I got to go. And then I got to go play tennis in my super cool fit that I'm probably going to wear tomorrow. Love ya.
After playing tennis?
Be sure to subscribe to the Pencilish Studios YouTube channel.